I am Betty Auma. I am the National Secretary for Education, Professional Standards and Discipline at Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union. I identify with the Langwe region, but I am here today on this Women's Day celebration, where as Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union, we felt we should bring on board all the science female teachers so that we are able to together commemorate this day under the theme Accelerate Action, which is a change we need in development towards equity. And together today we have thought about ourselves, and we have together agreed that we are walking back home when we are well equipped with the leadership skills. Because without leadership skills, the female being women who makes a nation what it is. Today we have also realized that the government of Uganda has done great things to the women, and that is why we have the capacity. As Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union, we are also capacitating our ladies to take up active roles in the leadership. And we want to thank them because at the moment, most of the sectoral committees are being headed by women, and we are doing very well. We want to come up with different projects, especially towards mentoring our young girls into loving studies, our young girls into liking science, and we want to see the country develop in the direction it deserves. So I want to say today that our government, through the different ministries, should help women in trying to enforce some of the policies we need that makes a woman a woman. One of the biggest policies that we have is the workplace policies. Women at their workplaces should be protected, especially like when a woman is to go for maternity leaves, you'd find that certain workplaces give them just few days because they want them to come back to work. Here we are depriving them from their rights as women to have enough rest so that they come back and they're productive work. So this kind of policies should be emphasized. We are also grateful that the government has given the young girls 1% as additional points for joining the universities. But when you take the statistics of the girls who go to the university, they are still very few. That means that something should be done towards this policy to enable many girls who succeed in secondary education to join universities so that the different departments are enabled. We are grateful that the leaders, the women in leadership today are showing that women have the talents they can exploit, and everyone is trying to enjoy the talent of a woman. So if we together can enforce some of these policies that enable a woman to do her work well, we would be very grateful. In today's celebration, as science teachers of the country, we want to pledge to our people that we as women, we are ready to stand up for our rights, and we are ready to see that we have national development for God and my country.
We have, as a union, a very big number of teachers who are ladies, and you can see them. And we appreciate what they do in uplifting the welfare of and mentoring of our young children, especially playing a role model when they look at them excelling, not only in their career, but also in other discipline. Like now they are gathered today, it becomes exemplary to the girl child down there who could have been downtrodden. They look at them as a role model. So this day plays a very significant impact in the life of those girl children, especially, leave alone this one who are well catered for. There is a bit of inequality because now we have majority of families don't have money to take their children in good schools. But most of these teachers also came from humble background. So they have stories to tell how they can inspire those girls not to give up. There are quite a number of challenges, and as we have been discussing in our communication, we want to see how they can offset those barriers. Barriers like early pregnancy of girl child, giving up easily. We still have that stigma where many families believe that it is the boy child that should be given priority. And this theme comes at the right time to help send a message, a strong message to the community, different culture, that girl childs deserve equal right and equal opportunity. We have women represented at the national level and in the top leadership. We have them at the district level, regional level, and at school level. Every school has 2 coordinators. One is a lady. So that means now it becomes easier for us to mobilize them and send a strong message that women deserve equal right and equal opportunity. And I think as UPSTU, we are very happy because now we are at a better placed platform to start mobilizing these ladies so that they can start the mentorship. Because what we are looking at is the future. We see Uganda in 10 years, 20 years, having more women take up leadership role. We are not doing badly as a country, but we want to see more in different parastatal organizations, in different government offices. We want to see ladies come up, not to step down. And that's why as a union, as I've been saying, we have taken affirmative action to make sure when we spot potential, we quickly call them and encourage them to come up and occupy a prominent position that can easily impact.
Yeah, my name is Ndamulira Annette. I'm a science teacher, chemistry, biology. I come from Greater Masaka, and I'm privileged to be one of the top leaders, or to be the top management of the union. I'm actually regional chairperson. For sure, I'm grateful for this union. Actually, my first remark is all about appreciation to my union. It has empowered us, created a platform for us to voice our opinions, the challenges, whatever we go through, on top of having lobbied for our enhancement of the salary. As a science female teacher, my first challenge is we are very few on the ground. The challenge we have is that we have very few science teachers, more so when you go up country. Actually, the very reason that's why the union has attempted to come up with a project or a program, which is a mentorship program. We really feel at heart that we need to work on other women, but before we work on women, we also have to work on young girls, because this problem cannot be eradicated in case we don't deal with young girls. Today being a Women's Day, my humble appeal goes to the parents, more so the mothers. Let's encourage our girls right from day one to, that is, to love science, or to encourage them and support them along the achievement or along excelling in science subjects. Maybe another challenge as we have as a female science teachers, like any other working woman, it is not very easy to tally up all the activities that you're supposed to execute as a teacher. But that means that we have to be that hardworking. We must move an extra mile. You know, well, we have to prepare for practicals, that calls for more time. So for you to meet your target as a parent and as a teacher, you must be very strategic and well focused.
I am Namulega Hadija, proudly representing Teso region on this science mode. We are really finding out why is it important to empower the women. And when we say women, we are empowering the girl child and anything female. The woman is the gist of almost all departments. When we find education example, if career refuses, they say, let the mother talk to, meaning we are the library of information. In a home where we don't find a woman, it's not called a home, it may be called a house. But when the mother is there, it is a home. So we need to empower the woman. When you go to any other venues, you find the number of women is far much bigger. Go to the church, go to the burial, go to the hospitals. Meaning, if they are empowered, then the multiplier effect is easy. And so it will be felt. If we need something good, go through the woman. Generally, our rate, the way we talk, we are more patient. You talk today, talk tomorrow, talk, and you still talk even 100 times. So if we have the empowerment, then we have the time, we have the patience to transform others.
My name is Avako Jessica. I come from West Nile region. I'm chairperson, Uganda Professional Science Teachers Union Gender Committee, National Secretary for Gender and Women Affairs chairperson, in short. I'm a teacher by profession, teaching biology and chemistry. And as a union, UPSTU is a young, growing union that has given us go-ahead as women to be represented. And we are fully represented in the union structures, and I chair the committee myself, and we have about 8 members in the committee. And today we are holding our Women's Day celebration. It is in the National Women's Day celebration But the union has accepted us to have our celebration done at Nobleview Hotel, where we are giving women leadership skills as an activity of the day. For the few years we have been in existence, we have held meetings with our women in the education sector. We have organized conferences starting from last year, trying to address issues of gender equality. We want to appreciate the union for giving us go-ahead to organize such conferences. We had one conference held last year trying to see the issue of mentorship. We are addressing a case where the girl child should not be left behind. We realized girls sometimes fear sciences. But how do we go about this? We brought our leaders in the science education to be talked to, and these female scientists are going back on ground to mentor the girl child. So we appreciate the union for giving us this go-ahead.
Audio